Well, hello, Forest Brook family. This is your mid-autumn check-in. The last 6 weeks or so have been a little bit of a whirlwind. This seems like sort of a universal truth. You can nod your head if you agree. So we wanted to do a quick check-in and talk about some of the stuff that's been happening here, a really exciting thing that's coming up next week, and then to look together to the future just a little bit. Christmas is coming. Before anything else, we want to make sure that you've heard about Fall Fest. It's happening Sunday, October 22nd at Forest Brook. This has quickly become one of our favorite things about fall and our favorite Sundays of the year. We get to host a big, fun, festive party and invite all of our neighbors. Seriously, last year we saw about 400 people. We are serving up food and warm drinks and tons of fall vibes. There's live music and games and activities for every age, and we got a whole bunch of pumpkins to give away as well. This year, we also have a fun activity inviting you to help our gardens flourish next spring. You can plant some bulbs. You can even take home a few for your own gardens. This event is free and everyone is welcome. Please help us get the word out. Invite your family, your friends, your neighbors, and anyone else that you like. We will be collecting pantry items for our food cupboard as well. So just a reminder that on the 22nd, this is church. There won't be a separate gathering. And we need many hands to make this awesome party happen. We have a list of ways that you can help, and we would love for you to check that out and sign up for a shift or volunteer to bring some baked goods. You can find all of those details at forestbrook.ca. We've got this, we're in this together. So this fall, we kicked off a year-long theme of Flourish, God's invitation for his people in every season. We've loved diving into the intro of this concept, listening and engaging in open conversation and hearing how it's resonating for you. This fall, we are making space to listen to God with room to respond to his leading. We're holding our plans loosely and we're learning some new rhythms together. And we're excited to continue under this big umbrella theme of Flourish all year long. So here's some of what we are looking forward to over the next several months. Our next series, beginning the week after Fall Fest, is a fresh take on the parables. Jesus often used parables to help his followers apply big truths in their own contexts. When he spoke in stories, it was sort of like holding a mirror up to their hearts. The idea was that listeners should find themselves in a character or an object or a concept in the story. The parables were contextual to the time and place, using familiar sights and sounds, but they usually packed a real punch when it came to the deep and layered meaning. These stories were a vehicle for sometimes controversial, always radical kingdom concepts that often landed in contrast to popular belief. And Jesus used parables as an invitation to think outside the box or consider a new perspective. Our next series, Transplanted, Thinking Outside the Pot, launches at the end of October. And coming up after that, of course, the most wonderful time of the year, Christmas at Forest Brook. This year, we will center around Jesus as our evergreen, our hope, the constant, and the one who brought new life. We are gearing up for another amazing unmarket experience where we flip our Christmas shopping upside down and give at a holiday market experience that is every bit as festive as it is meaningful. In the new year, we will be looking at cultivating growth in our community and introducing exciting new groups to help us do that. We're inviting everyone to really dig into this whole church initiative, to meet together in homes or coffee shops or online, and focus on discerning God's voice, listening to him and to one another. There will be so much more to come on this in January, and we are so excited to see how our spiritual community will be shaped by this experiment and how our roots will continue to grow down deeper and deeper still. And next spring, as we share the fruit, we've got some big dreams to engage in new conversations with our neighbors, to imagine together what a flourishing community could look like right here in Ajax. And we've got some other big dreams too, to celebrate together, share our stories and experience, hopefully all over delicious food. So that's a very quick helicopter tour over the landscape of what's to come this year. We have much anticipation and excitement, and we are so grateful that you are along on this journey with us. May we make space always, but especially this season, to listen. May we remain open to God showing us something new. May we cultivate a richly connected spiritual community where there are open doors and space for everyone. And may we choose one another, share our stories, celebrate easily. May our time spent gathered fuel us for the majority of our life that's lived elsewhere. And may the way of Jesus be embodied by each of us in every place we go. And Forest Brook, may you flourish. Roots down deep and branches stretched wide, blooming with life, healthy and diverse, surrendered and strong, generous and patient and agile to respond to the voice of God by the power of the Spirit. May we become more aware of the ways and the places God's already working to restore, even if they might surprise us. And may we have holy imagination enough to envision a world that looks like heaven.